Hey Aries, happy June. I hope you guys had a really good May. Today we're going to go into your June 2018 forecast. As you guys know, I offer an extended reading. I also put a summary portion of this video at the end of the video, and I now also offer email and video readings as well. You can access all the information in the description box below. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started with your June 2018 forecast. I think June is going to be a little bit of a difficult month for you because you're not really feeling at your best. You're feeling a little bit stressed, and I think it's because you're having some moments of doubt. I think you guys have been taking it a little bit too easy and not really putting in the work for you to be able to progress forward emotionally. And so as a result, because you slacked off a little bit, you're now regressing into older patterns. I don't think the stress is just affecting you internally. I think that lately you've maybe only been spending time with people you're closer to and not so much time with people that you are more acquaintances with. And I think that this internal stress that you're feeling is affecting those close relationships that you've been focusing on more. And it may also be affecting some of your endeavors as well. That feeling of self-doubt that you're having isn't really like you're doubting yourself and your abilities. I think you're doubting that you can really have what you want, that what you want is really possible for you. And of course, those doubts do end up having you question yourself, but really the self-doubt stems from the bigger picture first and whether or not you believe you can achieve it, like believe that it's something that's possible for you in your life. Like sometimes people have dreams that other people achieve and they think, well, I did all the same things, but I guess it wasn't meant for me. It was meant for them because we did the same things, but they got it and I didn't. And so that just was never a possibility for me. So I think it's that kind of, is this really possible for me? Is this really something that was going to work out for me, even if I do all the right things? And because you're having doubts about that, that then does translate into you also doubting your own capabilities. But the original doubt stems from, is this something that is even something I should want or dream about, because what if I can never have it? And then from there, that self-doubt that you feel internally now translates or enters into other areas of your life where you don't really feel like you can really be there for other people. You just doubt yourself in all respects. And it kind of makes you give up in your relationships and in your other endeavors. The self-doubt just kind of seeps through everything and kind of flows into other areas of your life as well. So in your relationships, you start to become more apathetic, and yeah, you just you can't really, you care about the person, but it's just really hard for you to connect and really be there because you've kind of given up inside. And then with regards to your endeavors, you don't really do things with a complete heart. You don't really do things fully. You kind of half do things or are half invested because, again, the doubt just overtakes everything. I think it was you guys, Aries, that in the last month I suggested that you reach out to somebody who maybe you hadn't reached out to in a while, but was somebody who could be or already was a very close friend, and that person would be very pivotal in helping you move forward, even if it wasn't in a direct way. Even if they weren't really able to help you in your business or your goals, specifically with specific ideas, there was something about them and their personality and their investment in you and their caring in you and just their overall ability to have ideas and think about the possibilities that was really going to be important for you in the future and going forward. And that's why I encouraged you guys to reach out to that person. And I hope you did, because that person is the person who can help pull you out of this self-doubt. Now, the responsibility should not lie entirely on this person, because ultimately it's you that needs to pull yourself out of self-doubt, and there's really only so much they can do. But this person is somebody who really cares about you, who can really be there for you, who's invested in you. And so they want to be there for you. They want to support you. They want to encourage you, and they want you to feel better. And they are the ones that can do that if you can be a little open to their guidance and them being encouraging of you and not just be like, "Ugh, it's never work out, like I don't want to talk about this." Like, try to be a little bit open to their encouragement, and then they're the kind of person, they're the person in your life who's going to be able to help you consider other possibilities. And as they bring up other possibilities or help you consider them or just think about them and play around with them, that will also help pull you out, because when you're in a mode of self-doubt, you're questioning the possibilities and you're also just completely closing yourself off to possibilities. But when somebody is able to help you think about other possibilities, it gets you back into the exploration mode that right now you're really not able to get into, because you're allowing the self-doubt to take over. You're allowing the doubt to take over, and so you just really can't consider possibilities in a positive light. But this person is somebody who can encourage you and kind of, through that encouragement, tweak your emotions just ever so slightly, and in that moment be able to open you up to possibilities that can tweak you even further and give you moments of like happiness and bliss, and give you little moments of relief from the self-doubt that I think could really help you guys. So we'll go into more detail on what you can do to overcome this feeling of self-doubt, because I know that you guys are fearing that, like, is this it? Am I going to go back to how things were and that's how things will always be and this is just it for me? So we'll go into how you can overcome the self-doubt so you don't feel trapped in this feeling. And also we'll go into more detail on who this person is and maybe how you can approach them if you haven't already, how you can improve the dynamics of your relationship, and maybe how else they can help you move forward. Maybe this is something that you can make them conscious of, that there's somebody that could really help you out of your self-doubt. We'll go into whether that is something you should talk to them about in the extended, or if it's more of a natural kind of, I don't know, symbiosis between the two of you that needs to occur. We'll go into that in the extended so that you aren't locked into this and not continuously digressing, so you guys can kind of catch back up and start progressing again and moving forward and accomplishing all you guys are meant to accomplish. And I think I also told you, I think it was in April, that you guys are feeling a lot better and you had done the work. And at that time, I think you guys haven't quite done the work this time, but at that time you guys had done the work, but there would still be some hurdles because there's a lot of things that have been happening that you guys needed to process through. And so there would still be some hurdles, and I think that this could be one of them. So don't get too caught up in blaming yourself for where you're at, because processing through all of this, everything that's happened in the past and moving forward, like, it does take, there are going to be moments when it's not just coasting, and that's okay. It's just all part of the growth. So just you just kind of have to take the steps that I give you and do the best with them, and understand that, like, it's okay that you're in this place right now, and you know, we're going to work together in the extended to pull you out of that so that it's easier going forward. So that concludes the YouTube portion of this video. I'm going to go ahead and do the summary after this, so no new information will be presented. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you like this video, please go ahead and click like, and make sure to share it with any Aries that you know. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. And then of course, check out all the stuff in the description box for more information. And if you're interested in the extended, the link is also in the description box. So I'll see you guys there. If I don't see you there, I will see you in my next video on YouTube. Hey Aries, happy June. Welcome to the summary portion of this YouTube video. So in June, what I see for you guys is I see it being a difficult month for you, because I don't think you guys have been putting the work in emotionally, and so you haven't really been progressing forward. You've actually been regressing, and so you're not feeling better, you're feeling worse, and like you're kind of going back to how things used to be. I believe it was in May that I suggested that you reach out to somebody that maybe you hadn't talked to in a little while. Somebody who I think really values you and considers you very important and really cares about you. And the reason why you were supposed to reach out to them was because they were going to be an important person on your journey to your success and your happiness. And I think they weren't necessarily going to be able to give you specific advice and guidance that you could use, just because they may have a different background, but they were going to be somebody who could really help you and maybe give you ideas on a broader spectrum that would really help you move forward. I'm saying that this person is also the person who, if you have not already reached out to them, you should, because they're the person that can get you out of your current state of self-doubt that I think is really taking over your life and not allowing you to move forward. Yeah, there's somebody who can really help you feel better and encourage you. A lot of that is really dependent on you. You're the only person who can really decide to feel better, and there's only so much this person can do for you, but they are somebody who, if you open up to them, they can encourage you and give you that, open that doorway for a little bit of like hope and seeing possibilities. And then they can also help you explore and think about possibilities, which will further open that door and really give you like an energetic space, like give you a little bit of a break from the self-doubt so you can start seeing possibilities again. Because right now you're really not seeing the possibilities. It's like the self-doubt is created by, I think, the situation around you. Like there's maybe something you want to achieve that you're not really sure is for you. Like you want it to be, you want to achieve it, but you're not sure that it was meant for you. You're not sure that even if you work hard for it, you will get it. Like you're not sure that this is like something that you could actually achieve. So, and then that's more about life and wondering whether in life you're gonna get that. It's not really you doubting yourself, but then that comes in and starts to translate to you as self-doubt, where you start to think like, am I capable? Am I able? And then that starts to affect other areas of your life, because the self-doubt just really like, it just really seeps into you. And so that self-doubt then starts affecting relationships in your life, other endeavors. I think you've only been hanging out with people that you're very close to. You haven't really been focusing a lot of your attention or mental energy on your acquaintances. And so it's in those really close relationships where this is going to start to affect things, if it hasn't already, where you're just really not going to be able to be there for other people because you've kind of given up inside and you care about them, but you're just really apathetic in your relationships. And then in your endeavors, you kind of half do it because you don't fully believe that if you put in any effort, it's really going to go anywhere. So that self-doubt is really kind of affecting every area of your life. That's why you need to bring this person into your life if you haven't already, because they are kind of the key to really help you start moving out of that and moving forward. And I know you guys are really worried that you're going to stay in this self-doubt mode and just stay there, and that's all you'll ever really have, and you'll just be trapped by that. But we'll go into the extended in more detail on what you guys can do to get yourself out of that self-doubt mode. And also we'll go into this person who is able to help you. We'll learn a little bit more about them. We'll learn a little bit about how you guys can approach them if you haven't already. And then also maybe whether or not you should make them conscious of the fact that there is somebody that can really help you in this self-doubt situation. Or not. Like we'll see which way it goes in the extended, like what's really the best way to establish that kind of connection with them. So yeah, this concludes the summary portion of this video. I know June's going to be a little bit rough for you guys, but in the extended we're going to go into how to not make it rough, how to make it better, how to overcome this, so you guys can really change your lives and move forward. And I think one of the other things I mentioned is that, I think it was back in April, yeah, I think it was April, where I told you guys that you guys were feeling a lot better, you're progressing in life, but that there was a lot of things in the past that you needed to process, and that for like the next, I don't know, was it like 6 months? I don't remember, maybe go back to that video, but for like the next 6 months, you would be processing a lot more, and so it wouldn't necessarily be coasting the whole way through. So just keep that in mind, that like, I don't think you guys really did the work that you were supposed to do in the past month to keep you guys progressing, but at the same time, do keep in mind that there are going to be hurdles throughout the next few months as you progress and process in your lives. And so being where you are right now emotionally, don't beat yourself up for it, because like not everything's going to be coasting. And in the extended, we will talk about how we can really improve things for you so that it is a lot more like coasting and a lot less like how it feels right now. So yeah, this concludes the summary portion of this video. Thank you guys for listening. If you really like this video, please hit the like button, and also please share this with any Aries that you know. If you haven't already hit subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Visit the description box for all the good stuff in there. And if you're interested in my extended video, the link is in the description box as well. And I will catch you guys there. And if I don't see you there, then I will catch you guys in my next video on YouTube.